Okay guys, this is Derek with D-Suite Automotive. Now, as we've mentioned, you might see on our channel that we have a new location in Stillwater, Oklahoma. So hopefully we'll be able to start to upload more and more videos as time progresses on some simple things. And if you guys have any suggestions or any questions as regards to specific things you want to see in a video, or aspects so that we can make our videos better to help you guys, just feel free to make comments. And so today what we're looking at is a 2005 Chevy Uplander van. It's having trouble running, and the idea is that either the alternator or the battery is malfunctioned. So I'm going to show you how to check the charging system, how to check the battery, and then how to replace the battery. Okay, because we're pretty much confident that it's the battery that's the problem. So let's get started. This right here is a battery load tester. You can check the charging system. Show you here. See if you can see that. So what we need to do here is we need to start the car. You have to have a jump box. The battery is not really holding a charge. So you'll take your power, or you could just jump it with a car. Power goes on the right, whichever one says plus, or the power. And then your ground, you want to do last, you can do it to any kind of ground on the vehicle. I'll just use this bolt. Okay. So, now that you've got the vehicle running, first off, if it's running and it wouldn't start before, you jumped it and it's running and it's continuing to run with no problems, chances are your alternator or your charging system is okay. But that doesn't necessarily mean so we want to test it. So how this works is real nice. You'll take your power side, just like you jumped it, and then ground out your ground side. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but the charging system, it's got a little spot over here, about 14 volts. It's in the green. The charging system's okay. That means good news, you don't have to replace the alternator. On the converse side of that, it means that your battery is probably toast. It's not holding the charge. So now we're going to show you how to change the battery. Okay, to change the battery, you see this bar right here. You will need to remove that. It'll make it easier in the removal of the battery. There are 3 bolts. I don't know what size they are. Pretty sure they're 13s. Yes, 13 millimeters. By hand, you can do it by power tools. Show you these bolts real quick. See them right there? One there, one there. 13 millimeter. And then you've got one right on the other side down there. Okay? So you just slide that out the way, you'll be fine. Alright, next step. Take off your battery cables. Generally you want to take off your negative first. In this case, the battery's dead. Power is easier to get to. Pull that off. And we're going to have to tighten up these cables. We've got to put it back on. They're a little loose already. And tuck those back there. Now, you'll find that you're going to have another, see, battery doesn't come out. There's another 13 millimeter bolt way down here. It's the little battery stay, keep the battery from moving around. you can reach back in there and get that off too without having to remove anything. Might need a smaller extension, but you can find that. That's what that looks like. Sits down in there like that. Now we're ready to pull that battery out, right? Tilt it up on its end. Watch that plug there. Watch the wires. Just kind of wiggle it on out of there. It's new battery. Reverse removal. It's kind of funny. It'll say, like we're doing motors and stuff, we'll print out specs and all that stuff, and R&I procedures, or the same thing with like head gaskets and stuff like that. Well, and then when it goes to install, it'll say reverse removal. So it doesn't really help that much. You gotta look up the torque specs. Okay, so you got it setting in there, right? Gotta scoot this out the way. It'd be beneficial to go ahead and put these back together. Now you're supposed to put the power on and then your negative, okay? But we're gonna put that little stopper back in first, okay? Because it's easier to do without those wires in the way. Push down in there. Okay. Reverse removal. If you use the ratchet and extension, you know, you'll be step back down in there. I use this. Okay, so there you have it. How to test your charging system, replace the battery.